Okay guys, this is the follow-up video to the Photoshop editable template. I spent a little bit of time this weekend and I made an editable template. I spent about 1 hour, maybe not even quite that amount of time, making one. And what's cool is I'm going to let you guys even work off mine if you'd like. Now clearly I want yours to be better than mine. So you're going to pull mine and then you're going to maybe edit a few things and change graphics and just make it a lot cooler than mine. So if you go to Classroom, this is our feed. You see that I uploaded the PSD file to this assignment. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to download that exact PSD file. So I think the easiest way is to click on it. And then sometimes you click open and it's going to open the actual PSD. It's going to look weird because it's still opening in a browser and not with Photoshop. But what we want to do is download it. So I'm going to click the little down arrow. And it's going to download it down here to my downloads folder. And then once that's downloaded, I can move that downloaded file to the desktop if I'd like, but then I want to make sure that I get that on a hard drive so it's backed up. And mine says Notestein Sports Graphics, so if you're working from mine, you're going to change the name of it. But let's go ahead and pop that open in Photoshop. So here's what my template looks like. And the way I decided to order it, I did 5 different categories. I did upper text, which is my text up here. I did my sports graphics. Let's go. So I just opened a second one. I did my sports graphics, which are my teams. Or sorry, sports graphics, which is the football. This depends on the sport. I'll show you that. My right side team and my left side team. And then I did backgrounds. So let's start with backgrounds. And I did color code these to make it easier so you know which category you're in. So backgrounds. I did a few different ones, and it's really easy to go in here and add different backgrounds. So if I want to not have a white background, right there I have no background, maybe a dark gray. If I don't want the dark gray, maybe I want this cool little gray thing. I can easily change my background, and some of them are going to look okay depending on what you have going on. I kind of like this gray background. It looks pretty sweet. So that's easy to change your background. I've got my left side team and my right side team. Now I only did 4 teams. You guys might want to do way more than that to make this easier on us. I did Wasilla, Palmer, Soldotna, and Colony. So if I go with Colony, there's what Palmer looks like, and there's what my Soldotna looks like, and of course my Wasilla. Right side team I did identical. So you can go in and change the right side team. There's Colony, Wasilla, Soldotna, Palmer. So say Wasilla's playing Palmer. There's my teams. My sports graphics, I did volleyball, football, soccer, basketball, and then I have a live graphic. I can get rid of that live in the upper corner. I don't know, it's just an extra graphic I added in. You can add any graphics you'd want. And once again, you don't have to order it like this, but if you work off mine, you might want to work in this order. So let's go. So I've got volleyball. I got the football that I had before. I got a soccer ball. I got a basketball. And I have my live. Let's go back with let's say a soccer. Okay, and then my last category was upper text. So I had my verse text, so I can show that. I had the from Wasilla High School text, so that's where it was going. And then I had my date text, and I can edit any of that. One thing I didn't show you guys that I ended up doing was if you go to my teams, see this little symbol in the right-hand corner means that this is what's called a smart element. And a smart element, all I did was take 2 layers. So for example, on this right side team, right now I'm showing Palmer. I took my moose graphic and I took the word Palmer and I combined them. So when I get rid of Palmer, it gets rid of both of those together. So basically kind of link them. But what it does is you just take, what you do is you take 2 layers. And I'm going to go with 2 layers that aren't smart elements just to show you. So let's say I take 2 layers. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to click down, and I have them both highlighted. I right-clicked, and what I did was I converted to a smart object. And what that does is it puts both of them together, but you can still edit each individual part. So if I go to my Palmer and I want to edit my moose here, I can't. I'm going to go right-click, and I'm going to go Edit Contents. It's then going to open up a special little file called a PSB. And that PSB is layered. I have my graphic and I have my text. So if I edit my graphic, let's say I want to edit this graphic. Maybe I want to move this moose down. Okay. So I'm going to move him down like this. Maybe I want him wait. That doesn't look good, but I'm going to do it just to show you guys how it works. If I save that PSB file, it's going to automatically change it in my Photoshop file. So now this editable graphic, which is now linked, is changed. So a smart object can consist of all different layers. It's basically a group of layers within your group of layers. It's actually pretty cool. Works out really well. I'm going to move that back, so we're going to go edit, step backward, edit, step backward. I'm going to get him back. Yeah, about like that. So now I'm gonna save him back there. Okay, so now that moose should be back to where he was. So that's basically what I did, and it's looking a little weird right now because I don't have my live graphics showing up. So that was under my sports graphics. I want my live showing up. That's it, and you can work from mine. I want yours to look better than this. I want more options for teams. I want better graphics. I want you to create your own. I already heard from a few people, hey, I like yours note sound, but your font's pretty sucky. So I want you to come up and make good fonts. Yours should be excellent. This is something you can work from somebody else's. Don't reinvent the wheel. If somebody else has created something like Mr. Notestein did, you can go ahead and work from my organizational structure and change some things within this and play with it. So that's how you download it. That's how you edit it. Good luck. Make them really cool. Make them good. Make them useful. Do it to it.